So when it comes to the development of aggression, the signs of aggression actually appear pretty early in life, within the first year, okay? And by 17 months, there's a clear difference between the sexes in overt aggression, okay? Meaning that the males are showing higher signs of overt aggression than the females. So this is at too early a stage for aggression to be purely a product of the environment, okay? There is some biological reason for aggressive tendencies. And 2-year-olds display more overt aggression than any other age group. So what that means is if we had a group of 1-year-olds, a group of 2-year-olds, a group of 3-year-olds, a group of 4-year-olds, all the way up to 18 years old, and then we coded how much overt aggression we observed in each group, how much kicking, hitting, biting, hitting other children with toys, there would be more signs of overt aggression in the 2-year-old group than any other age group, okay? But for most children, they are socialized by the ages of 3 and 5, okay? So during this time, overt aggression swiftly declines. They become much less physically aggressive between 3 and 5, okay? And then other types of aggression come into play: relational aggression, manipulation, name calling, okay? So what this means is, if we look at the overtly aggressive 2-year-olds, we cannot make any predictions based upon how aggressive they are at 2 years old, okay? Because if we looked at those on the high end, only 1 out of 8 of them would still be aggressive as adolescents, okay? So the vast majority of those who are overtly aggressive at this age are socialized, okay? So we can't make stable predictions from 2 years of age. But once one gets to 5 years of age, if they're still physically aggressive, then it becomes much, much more stable, okay? Patterson's model over how antisocial personality develops is still the most popular framework for understanding the development of antisocial behavior. And so what this model says is, in early childhood, most children are socialized. They're taught it's not okay to hit children with your toys. It's not okay to kick and bite. If you do this, other children won't want to play with you, okay? So through parenting, okay, through discipline, through monitoring, they're socialized, okay? But if they go to school, and most children go to school at around 5 years of age, right? If they're still physically aggressive, if they haven't been socialized by this point, the peer group will reject them, okay? Because children don't want to play with children who bites and kick and hits and beat you with their toys, okay? So what happens then is, if one is still displaying physical aggression once they go to school, showing signs of a conduct disorder, because they're rejected by the peer group, they're not privy to the workings of the social group, okay? Understanding social cues, understanding social dynamics, okay? Understanding, social skills and developing social skills. And so they fall behind socially in terms of their development. The consequences of this are that it becomes increasingly harder and harder, okay, to come to the same level as everyone else, okay? Because the peer group, they're maturing, okay? They're developing social skills and so on, and they're maturing. The rejected child isn't privy to this, okay? And so as they're all getting older, the gap is becoming larger and larger, okay? Eventually, those 5-year-old children, right, will be 8-year-olds, right? And the child who was rejected still has the social skills of a 2-year-old, okay? And so it becomes such a large gap, it becomes impossible, okay, for the child to come to the same level as everyone else. So this rejection by the peer group then often comes with its academic failure, poor school performance, okay? And eventually commitment to other aggressive peers, okay? And it's then this, according to Patterson, that then predicts delinquency,